The First Alert Weather Team has been talking about these storms all week, helping you plan and prepare.
So tonight we have team coverage. We'll get to Steve and Marty in just a moment. Let's start with meteorologist Cutter Martin. He's in the First Alert Weather Center. And Cutter, these storms, they're moving fast, and they do have the potential to cause problems.
Yeah, Denise, Nikki, the weather could go from partly sunny, warm, humid, hazy to dangerous in a matter of 15 to 20 minutes. For that reason, severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 9 o'clock this evening. This is the main window to watch, ramping up now, and that risk of severe weather will remain with us through 9 p.m. Primary threat, of course, gusty winds, hail, and isolated tornado cannot be ruled out, and we're already seeing severe conditions across portions of the state, now moving into central Maryland. By far the worst of the weather, a little closer to D.C. Dulles just gusting stronger than 60 miles an hour. But we do have storms moving through Baltimore County, and a severe thunderstorm warning is in effect and has been expanded now to about the Cecil County line. That's in effect until 4:45 when gusts of 60. Hail up to about the size of quarters. Frequent lightning, very loud storms moving through, and at least a brief period of very heavy rain. Dangerous thunderstorms north and west sides of D.C. You can kind of see this backwards C shape. That is wind surging out. We can literally see that with the rain display on radar. This is the storm that produced destructive winds at Dulles, now moving into D.C. So if you work in Baltimore, you live closer to D.C., you're about to leave the office and head home. It is not a good time to be on I-95 nor BW Parkway. Meteorologist Steve Sosna. Steve, storms already doing damage, and that risk is there for a few more hours.
Yeah, we've seen some considerable wind gusts and a lot of trees down with this. And in this part of the country, we have a lot of trees. And when you get wind 60, 70 miles per hour, they will fall. And so that's what we've seen here. This is just the initial reports. There's many more that are funneling in real time. So we'll be showing this to you on our weather graphics here throughout the evening. So here's what you can expect. It is rapidly changing weather conditions from sunshine to storms very quickly. You need to be weather aware. Have that CBS News app if you're going to be out and about. Travel disruptions are going to be likely, not only from downpours, but snapped tree branches and limbs. And I would expect power outages. So really important that you start to charge your phones and tablets now, because there could even be a second round of storms and you want to be able to get warnings for that. Damaging wind gusts are the main concern. We've seen these storms being warned for 70 and 80 mile per hour winds. So you don't want to be near trees. You want to move your car into the garage if that's possible. Here's that latest hour by hour projection. And it's where you see these bows. That's where you have to really watch out for those winds that could be 60, 70 miles per hour. Also some hailstones. It'll cool you off, but it will also cause a lot of problems in terms of power outages and trees down. This is a minute by minute situation, and it will be changing as new warnings are issued and new storms are forming. Our whole First Alert Weather Team has been on this, including our own Marty Bass, which is in the First Alert Mobile Weather Lab. Marty, you're in Baltimore County. What are you seeing right now? I saw some dramatic pictures from you earlier on.
Well, I'll tell you what we're taking a look at, Steve. Let me go ahead and switch to the dash cam. We're heading straight west, 270 degrees straight west, out Liberty Road toward Carroll County. As I look south to north in front of me, it's just varying shades of dark, ugly gray. We've had a few showers cut across us, cut a beam across us over about the past 20 minutes. The trees, they've been flailing around pretty good. As you pointed out, that could be a real problem. They're mature, they're full of leaves, and they're going to be quite an obstruction to any heavy wind that's going to come across any of our corners, and the wind will ultimately win in some cases. The sky's just that ugly, something bad has happened in gray, and once again, we're headed out toward Carroll County. We're getting ready to intersect that main line that we've been showing you on First Alert Weather Radar. So we'll keep going in this direction, and hopefully we won't see any hail. Hopefully we won't see any damage, but I'm sure you can hear it in my microphone. The rain is just pounding on Mobile 13 right now. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Marty.